What up, party people? Welcome back to another episode of Controversial Album Covers. This is episode number 8. So first and foremost, I hope that everybody is enjoying this series because I'm now on some FBI watch list, I'm sure, because my last video, episode number 9, was taken down by TikTok a couple of times and Instagram, and I haven't tried it on YouTube yet, but probably get taken down there before I figure out what they're willing to accept or not. So I hope you like it because it's all about you. It's all about you. Today's episode is Bow Wow Wow. The title of this album is See Jungle, Go Join Your Gang, Yeah, City All Over, Go Ape Crazy. Probably a contender for the longest album title of all time, except for that one band with that one album that was released a couple years ago. You know what I'm talking about. Put it in the comment sections, but don't abbreviate it. Put the whole thing down. This was released in October of 1981. Bow Wow Wow was formed by Malcolm McLaren. If you don't know who that is, but it kind of sounds familiar, Malcolm McLaren was the manager of the Sex Pistols. And when they broke up, he kind of got bored and decided to break up Adam and the Ants. He convinced several of the members to leave the band and go form their own band. The only problem is they didn't have a lead singer, so they auditioned for many, many months to try to find one with no luck. And then eventually, a talent scout found Annabella Lwin at her job singing to the radio. What was her job, you might ask? She was working at a laundromat. He convinced Malcolm McLaren to audition her, and bada boom, bada bing, she got the job. This is their second album, and it is actually a take on Manet's painting, The Luncheon on the Grass. Now, I could pronounce that in French for you. I am fluent in French, but there's no need for me to tip my hat to myself. I can do it, I just don't need to. It's called Luncheon on the Grass, and it's a take on that. The problem with it is that while conveniently the rest of the band is clothed, Annabella is completely naked. And she was 14 at the time when this picture was taken. She was 13 when she auditioned for the band. Her mom was not excited about that. She was not happy about it. In fact, she got Scotland Yard involved, and they did an investigation, and it almost got her kicked out of the band. And they were, as a result of that investigation, they were not allowed to leave the UK until Malcolm McLaren promised to stop promoting her as a sex kitten. And going back to Malcolm, he's a firm believer of there's no such thing as bad press. And in many cases, as we see in this series, bad press is better than no press, and a lot of times it's better than good press. So that's probably what he's trying to do here. They ended up having some success with I Want Candy in the United States, and because of that, RCA decided to release their next album, which is this one, and surprisingly enough, she's naked on the cover again, but covered in gold paint. So apparently, you can be a sex kitten in the United States, but not in the UK. I don't know, she'd been like 14 and a half, maybe 15 at the time. Who knows? In case you are wondering, she is from Burma. Her real name or her birth name was Mayant A, which translates to Hi Cool, High Cool. And she is now a practicing Buddhist. There are at least 3 different versions of this jacket, probably more. On my quick search, I saw there are at least 3. And some of them are completely different for different reasons. Some countries allowed some things and some didn't, and others, so there are at least 3 covers on this. Most of them are now this one. All reissues are this one for the most part. So I guess it's all right later on. Once they grow up, it's cool to put the naked teens on it. But remember this, as you're traveling out there exploring this beautiful world of ours, and I am trapped inside this 21st century idiot box, that while candy is dandy, liquor is quicker. Spatula City out.